Hello, everyone. This is my third take. First time I messed up on just explaining things. Second time, I wasn't even sharing my screen. So this time I'll make sure to do that. Okay, let's share my screen here. Screen number 2, share. Okay, let's go over what Tobin's Q ratio is. Tobin's Q is a widely used metric by analysts to evaluate firm economy projects. And to do that, we compare market value of current assets with their replacement costs. Over here is a history. You can read that if you want. Pause the video. Here is the definition and formula. Tobin's Q is defined as market value of assets divided by replacement cost of assets. Market value includes stock market capitalization plus debt. Replacement cost is the cost to reproduce the firm's physical assets, such as plants, equipment, factories, vehicles, etc. Now, when we calculate Tobin's Q using Bloomberg, we get a value relatively close to 1. So if Tobin's Q is greater than 1, that means that assets are viewed as worth more in the market than their replacement cost. This is not, I guess, a straight up green flag, because there's also the other side of things where a company or stock firm can be perceived as overvalued as well, if you combine that with other factors, other ratios. And of course, on the other flip side is simply it is a strong investment incentive. And if Tobin's Q is less than 1, as you see here, assets are perceived as undervalued relative to their replacement cost, implying weak investment prospects, riskier. Pretty much what this means is that investors will hold their cash instead. And it says also potential for acquisition, for example, Celsius and Alani. That's an example of an acquisition. I'm not sure that is related to it, but here's more historical context. Here is the theory of Tobin's Q. Tobin's Q became a cornerstone of investment, meaning firms invest when the market value of new capital exceeds the replacement cost. What else? It's mainly used for cross-sectional regression, like our project, to explore how firm-specific factors such as our project, tariffs, research and development, leverage in form of debts. How does this relate to our project? Well, since all of our teams, plastics, minerals, chips, automotive, are examining the effects of tariffs on those industries, we're going to use Tobin's Q as a dependent variable. And because tariffs can influence the firm's market value, well, because of replacement cost, because tariffs directly impact replacement costs. Because factories, equipment, it would pretty much cost more to make. So that means that those things will be a higher cost to buy, to replace, lowering Tobin's Q, or maybe even going below 1 if it's already close to 1. Historically, Q's elasticity to external shocks like trade policy, tariffs, has made it a valuable metric for analysis such as ours. In summary, Tobin's Q emerged from the 1960s monetary theory and evolved into a versatile tool we still use today, that analysts still use today for investment and valuation analysis to determine if it's a worthy investment opportunity, or if we should hold on to our cash, or if we should proceed with another project or firm. And if history reflects a blend of theoretical insight and practical use, making a fitting choice to explore tariffs on our U.S. firms. All right, that's it for the document. Now we're going to get into how to actually do Tobin's Q. For those of you that have missed the meeting, you're probably really confused. And those of you who were in the meeting, you're probably still confused, because, well, let's just simplify things. Okay, our first step. we're going to install Office add-ins. Install. Okay. Close. Open up Bloomberg. Let's just put that window here. And now we are going to open up our next file, Excel data extraction. Excel data extraction is what you're going to refer to put your Python code into Excel to extract data from Bloomberg. Okay. So let's just put that right next to Bloomberg. So this, step one, we installed it. Okay. Step two, get company tickers and industry. For that, for my example, for this video, we're going to do Amazon. AMZN, Amazon US equity. And then we're going to do security description, or alternatively, you could do financial analysis. But for our example, keep things simple, concise. We're going to do security description. Okay. Amazon, ticker is AMZN US equity, classification, online marketplace. We're going to insert that into our Excel sheet that I have opened up already. Oh, this is the wrong one. Let's close that up. Let me open it real quick. I'm going to go to public file, projects, and then we're going to notes, video examples, Excel data extraction. Okay. Here we are. Please load. Oh, okay. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, what is it doing? Okay, it just closed on me. Not very nice. Try again. Yes. Okay, here it is. So I already started on a few companies here. Ignore everything to the right of Tobin's Q. We're just going to focus on Tobin's Q right now. So first thing, I want you guys to make an Excel sheet. Companies, ticker, industry, Tobin's Q, tariff dummy. Start off though. Just these four right now. We're going to choose a stock, put in the ticker, and then put in the industry. So let's do that for Amazon. I kind of already started here. So AmazonInc.com, the name right there. Ticker, Amazon US equity, and a classification, online marketplace. You put it right there. Now I'm going to delete this so I can just show you how to do it. Let's just delete that. Now to get Tobin's Q, we're going to, I'm not going to type it all one by one. Seems like too much work. File. Everyone do. Okay. We'll open up Excel data extraction. Put it right here. Oh my God. Here it is. Okay. Excel data extraction. So headers on the left side, code on the right side. For Tobin's Q, a line of code is equal to this stuff right here. And you can see the equation actually right here. Equals capital divided by replacement cost. And then we're just going to copy and paste everything into the cell, Control C, and then Control V. And you see how it says GM US equity? That's General Motors US equity. We want to replace GM US equity with their chosen stock or equity. So just delete this guy. GMZN US equity. Nice, okay. And then we're going to delete this one. GMZN US equity. And then equity. And then you click off to a blank space on the spreadsheet and you should calculate. So Amazon has a Tobin's Q of 3.6199, etc. So that's how you get Tobin's Q. If we go back to the equation on the other one, yeah, market value of assets well, yeah, capital, divided by replacement cost of assets, 3.6199. That's what I got for Amazon. For the next video, I'm going to go quickly on how, on just a walkthrough on how to do the tariff dummy, total assets, and all the other finance related values. But just one more time to go over Tobin's Q. The purpose of Tobin's Q is to see if the cash we have or investors have, or the company's current cash, is it worth to use that cash to invest into that project, firm, or economy based on Tobin's Q. If it is greater than 1, it is worth it or it is overvalued. If it is less than 1, it is undervalued or it is a very weak investment, had a very weak investment incentive. That's what it is. And for our next meeting, we're going to go over deeper into our variables because even I'm a little bit iffy about it as I'm still learning Tobin's Q. But yeah, that's part 1 of Excel data extraction. Part 2 will come out soon. I think by Monday. Yeah, by Monday.